In this example, we need to write the cosine or sine equation for the graph below. So one thing I like to look at first is where this thing starts. You could actually write a cosine or a sine equation. However, since we're just beginning this unit and in this learning target we haven't really learned about phase shifts yet, you'll learn about that in a later learning target. We're going to look at this point right here and it's at 0, 0. So right away I'm thinking probably a sine equation is going to be the easiest. So I'll just write myself here a reference, leave a little bit of space. This one starts up first. You don't have to put a plus sign here or a positive sign. I'm going to do that just to remind ourselves that it's not reflected. We'll write the official final answer here soon. The next thing I can take a look at is from the midline to the top of a peak right here. Or if you prefer, you can go down to a valley, that's fine. This distance here in magenta is the same as this one over here. And that distance appears to be 4. So our value of A here will be positive 4. In parentheses, we may need to adjust the value of K. So let's take a look and see if we can figure that out. It looks like the period here is pi. It takes pi before the values repeat. You can see this piece begins up, and this piece begins up, and so then the shape will just, or the y values I should say, will just repeat. So the period we know, and that's just pi. To figure out this value of k here, what we need to do is we need to use our formula. The period is equal to 2 pi over k. So I can multiply by k on each side. I've got k times pi now is equal to 2 pi, and then divide by pi. So k will be 2, and that'll go right here. We don't want to write this plus sign as our final answer, so we'll just write 4 sine of 2 theta. One nice thing you can do with these is, if you're doing your homework, is you can actually check them. I know that I give you the answer key and everything, but you can go to Desmos.com or another online graphing calculator and just type this thing in, or you can go to your own graphing calculator and type it in. That's fine. You're going to want to make sure that you're in radian mode. If you do that with Desmos, I think it's set up already in radian mode for you, and so you can just type y is equal to 4 sine of 2 theta or 2x in, and you should get the same graph.